OBlock rapper Prince Dre said a lot of people lost their lives because of DJ Academics. Man, niggas is still saying that
He
about
was just
Academics.
reporting on what was happening.
I mean, they still saying the same shit about Adam. So
Yeah, they be saying, all right, let's see
So
the
it's
context of how he and why he said it. Shout out Prince Dre though.
That to Academics, because Academics was covering y'all, giving y'all nicknames, and
I feel like he was making shit worse.
really.
I feel like he got a lot of people killed.
Oh wow, explain
Niggas got themselves killed, but
yeah,
him like instigating and putting that, he putting the light, and people on the internet, people started feeding to what was going on with the internet. They would start living the story that people was putting on them on the internet.
So you're saying like it'd be like because I remember he called somebody like the Chi-Town Demon or something like that, and you saying they would actually play into that role.
It was people started living out that shit.
That's yeah.
He just was, he's making shit look more dramatic.
Got you. So it wasn't as bad as he painted it out.
Nah, it was busting, but the way he was doing it, like this shit was like Grand Theft Auto, a movie or something.
But how much do you attribute that to Academics? Because Academics was.
That shit was like Grand Theft Auto out there.
no, but like it's a lot of people, so it seemed more when they bro, he's talking about bodies and niggas dying that only the streets know about. He's bringing that to a wider platform. So now you bragging about this nigga homie getting killed and talking about. So now you got these niggas celebrating and like these are bodies that nobody know about unless you really know about these people dying. He's bringing that to the light to like, oh yeah, well this person. Yeah, if you didn't know, I knew about this person. I've been hearing the word on the streets. He did it, and he got 12 bodies.
But if the streets already know about it, how does that turn up the streets?
That's the streets. The streets is the streets,
So
bro.
they was already going crazy.
What used to go on the streets was the streets.
But
like
now
that was
it's
word
the
of
streets
mouth,
with
bro.
an audience.
It wasn't bring it to the internet, or even that used to go on in the streets. It
Like,
wasn't
I
bring it to
know
the square
nothing
business, bro.
about that,
You didn't
and
bring.
I'm learning about it now. It's bringing it to an audience.
I hear in the streets. I don't go tell to the square homies. I don't talk about it like that. Conversation don't reach like them. So it's the same with what goes on in the streets. You don't bring it to an audience that's not the streets.
But nowadays, all that type of shit is just on.
That
YouTube.
wasn't nowadays. That wasn't nowadays.
I guess
Yeah,
that was the
Academics
start of all
that he
shit.
pioneered like the whole like all right, he definitely for sure curated this whole Chicago wave of what people cared about, and you know what I'm saying, he was throwing extras on niggas and shit. So it did in a way make people, you know what I'm saying, like even with you know, he was calling Lil Reese the Grim Reaper and
That's
so it made other niggas want to be like,
And then you
since that nigga the Grim Reaper,
I'm the Grim Reaper. I'm gonna show you what I got.
Yeah,
It's kinda
so
like
You don't know
sick in
about
the
what I
head.
did, nigga.
type shit. It's that part of it too. But at the end of the day, like they was giving Academics the shit that to even know about it.
But
so
that's
it's like
what I'm telling you.
it's a
'cause
double-edged
like, bro, y'all ain't
sword.
about to be making it seem like my homies the ones getting spanked, nigga, and like you know what I'm saying? Like you publicly glorifying them spanking all our homies and shit, but like you like nigga, we
He's
really like
content
you know what I'm
feeding.
saying? But he
Yeah.
glorifying one side getting spanked and like you know what I'm saying? At one point he had to start telling the other
And
side.
that's where it came from. Like he started telling both sides, and then one
And then-
side you hear one nigga say some shit, and then like, nah, nigga, that ain't true. We
And
just
then-
did this.
Same shit we got going on in LA right now.
Type
One
shit.
nigga say one thing, and then niggas be like, nah, he lying. Now it just opened up a door for everybody to question about whatever you talking
Yeah,
about.
I can't just place full blame on Academics, but it's like, you know, he played a part in like he definitely made everybody, you know, care about what's going on out there, and like
I don't give a
he
fuck. When you talking
curated
about
the
You
scene.
can't
bodies
make us
and
look
niggas
bad.
getting
You
shot.
can't make it look like we lost more bodies than they lost. Cause
That's
fuck
an ego
them.
thing.
Yeah,
He's just fueling an ego war. That's killing people.
and,
It's kind of fucked up.
damn,
That's
like,
really what's happening.
yeah, and
When
she
you
saying
bra-
some shit.
When you
know what I'm
bragging
saying?
about
That's fucked
these
up.
people killing my homies and you don't tell the other side,
Yeah.
now you got to tell the other side.
He told both sides for the most
at
part,
one point.
but it
Telling
was
either side is the problem.
But that's what it is though. He brought it to an audience, and then like, cause like one thing that made me what stood out, cause THF Zoo, he said that Academics made a video on them and ended up getting his house raided and shit, cause like, you know, everybody, I guess the police was watching that shit, and then now niggas is on like, oh, that's where Zoo and them stay at. Zoo the nigga that be with Dirk, and then he said that nigga shit got raided, he got arrested, and he blamed Academics for that shit. So it's a lot of niggas who do feel like Academics you know what I'm saying, turned them up in a good way. And then some niggas feel like he turned them up in a bad way. But at the end of the day, he did curate, you know what I'm saying, what was going on in
If
Chicago.
you don't like
and-
what Academics was doing, then don't do none of the hood vlogs.
Facts.
Don't
Yeah.
do none
Don't
of
do none of
Don't
that.
do none of that type of shit. Don't do
But-
no internet
but as a
shit.
gangbanger,
Don't
you're not
rap about your
supposed to.
ops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the thing.
These
like,
are
you're not
internet
supposed
gangbangers.
to. At
There's a
one point in time, it
difference.
was a time where it's like, oh, you don't do certain.
Yeah.
And then it came a time where niggas like start recording everything they do, and then it's like that turned into shit, nigga. If you don't record it, it ain't real.
It never happened type
It
shit.
never happened.
He was reporting on public information, right? He was doing what Trapler Ross does, right?
Yeah, yeah. Just for Twitter or YouTube videos, you know.
Sometimes public information.
So
Sometimes
he,
Short,
it was-
like more shorter form videos of what Trapler Ross doing,
Yeah.
you know.
so he did he have like insider scoop? Was he putting something out there that wasn't?
He was
like,
putting
no?
shit out there that was like,
Sometimes he might like get like a little inside scoop, but for the most part, it'll be like a nigga said something in the song or a nigga tweeted
and
something.
he break it down. And
I ain't
know
gonna say-
because look, if you look,
They
at
was
here-
tweeting this shit out, so Act was really just covering a whole bunch of tweets and videos that they were putting out. So it's like they were giving him the information. It's not like he was just like texting them like, "Hey, so your homie smoked this nigga," and they
But
were like,
we
"Yeah."
talking about like a nigga that tweeted and probably got 2 retweets. Like, come on, bro. We like
But they
let's
had
be
this
real,
whole-
bro. Like
but
nobody in the
but
hood
he's
was
the-
talking about
he's
that.
the person
like,
that brought it to the
somebody
internet,
sent
though.
that to you and you went and reported on specifically that. Like, bro, he got 2 retweets. Nobody knew that he wrote that.
Because the main thing is the reason he said that he had to, because like at one point he was just
He
like
had
you said.
to report the nigga with 2
no,
retweets.
listen. He said he was covering, you know, the BD side, which is Chief Keef, Lil Reese, and all them.
That's why. I
But
said
then
he
all the other
popularized
niggas
they
get
side
mad,
first.
like, you know, you keep covering our shit, you keep covering the BDs and what they doing, but like, nigga, we just dropped this song, we just spanked them, we did this type. So it's like, it
That-
just led to
That's
it led to
Phrasing
once.
is wild.
fire to the fuel.
the
Exactly.
You
other
already
side
had the
should have
fire
just been
going.
like, we gonna just drop some bodies. What he talking about? He gonna talk about them. He gonna talk about how many ops we dropped.
I think it was a mix of all
but
that.
they
It
wasn't
was
gonna
just-
talk about them. That's why they felt offended. Like they probably felt like they was going crazy, and they probably like, why we ain't being talked about? Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't know, like the Chicago war different, bro.
Nah,
Like,
that's exactly
I
what. Then
don't-
he started
I'm-
covering Lil J and the other niggas on the opposite side. You know, shout out to everybody on that side too. And it just led to where it led. But I don't know. Shout out to Prince Dre. I fought with him too though. But yeah, niggas be trying to just throw Act in the blender with the
Yeah.
whole.
not the like,
Niggas feel that how they feel though. So I can't even just like
I
can't.
fuck with Academic
Yeah,
now
yeah, I
because he
can't.
talk about everything. He's all across the board.
Yeah, he left the
Then-
street shit alone.
Inside school.
Then it was specifically like
If you think about the times, yeah.
who got popped, nigga, yesterday, and who like this nigga just got you. You thought the beef was over? He just got shot over here, and look what's going. They're going back and forth, right? Like,
Yeah, nah, he was
nah,
definitely
bro.
going
He was
crazy.
definitely putting some fire on that.
But then that's like saying the channels like the War in Cali and the Swamp Stories are
Yeah.
doing the same.
That's
It
100%
is.
the
What
same.
I'm not saying that, nigga, but that don't mean it ain't cool to watch.